Welcome back to another one with us, the Review Bros, and today we're going to be reviewing a product called Thermo by Peak Performance Labs. Now it's their fat burner and it promises thermogenesis, fat loss, energy and metabolism boosting benefits. So will it in fact do that as we cover the usuals? The taste, the price, the label and the effects. Is it going to be the next fat burner you pick up? And if you're new here, please do hit the subscribe button, tick the bell icon, give the video a like if you like it, and let us know your thoughts down below on this product and anything else you want to see us review. Let's go. Into that taste and mixability segment, and there isn't really much to say on it, and that is because this comes in capsules and you simply have to take 2 to get the serving size. You can split them up throughout the day, but more on that in the label and the effects. And there we have it. Very nice and easy to do. You know, you're going to know if you struggle to do pills or not, so it's discretionary really. But for most people, I don't think it'll be a problem. So let's move on. Okay, let's talk price of Thermo, this premium product. As you'll see by the label, there's plenty of patented ingredients in it. So is it going to be expensive? Well, you'll head over to peakperformancelabs.co.uk, UK guys obviously. You'll find it on there with our discount code RB10 or ReviewBros10 for $26.99 or only 90p per serving, which comes in at a very nice 9 out of 10 on our pre-workout price scale. Now obviously this isn't a pre-workout, but just for comparison's sake, just so you know. Details for you Canadian guys and people in Australia, or pop that in the comments and pin it below so you can find out where to get yours. Okay, so label time, and actually Peak Performance Labs have done me an absolute solid on this one, and I really do wish more supplement companies would do this just to make it easier for the consumer. But on their website they've kindly broken down each ingredient and what it does and the dosage. So lovely jubbly. So I'm going to be chucking that up on the screen shortly for you guys to have a perusal, because I don't think that I'm personally about to word it any better than they've already put on their website. So all I'll tell you at this stage is that it's promising an increase in fat loss, increased thermogenesis, increased metabolism, boost performance, increase energy levels and improve insulin sensitivity. So we've got a whole nice range of benefits there. Chucking up the explanation now for your perusal.
Quiet like the ocean, oh, your treasure hidden down below. As suddenly does it come, I know. Should I be scared if you stay or go? Tell me, am I insecure? Just overly emotional. Have I fallen down, down low? Searching for things I'll never know. Searching for things you'll never show. I guess I just don't wanna let go. But something tells me not to wait no more. So you got secrets.
Okay, let's talk real world effects with Thermo in the several times that I've used it. Now, if you don't know already, on this channel, we don't tend to review fat burners unless they're particularly hyped or interesting to us. And secondly, when we do review them, we review them more in a pre-workout context. So we take it, we go train on it, we let you know how it feels. Or we take it in general just the once per day and then let you know how it feels in that sense. And what I mean is we don't take it as a traditional fat burner in the sense of we don't take it every single day for a series of weeks and then relay back to you how it felt and if we had any weight loss. We just simply haven't got the time to do that, unfortunately. We've got too much to review. Pre-workouts interfere with fat burners and obviously they get priority simply because there's more of them and there's more people asking for pre-workout reviews. But we do what we can. So I believe I've got a good enough feel and understanding of what this one's like, so that's what I'm going to relay to you now. Like I said, I've used it about 3 times for different training sessions, most recently on a leg day at the 2 capsule serving amount. And like I said earlier, you can actually break that down. I mean, let me just read this to you here. So recommended use: to assess tolerance, take 1 capsule in the morning with breakfast for the first 3 days, Once tolerance has been assessed, increase the dosage to 2 capsules. You may also split the dosage up by taking 1 capsule in the morning and then 1 capsule at noon. On non-training days, take 1 capsule in the morning and 1 capsule at noon. So it's up to you how you want to do it. You know, you can just take 2 at once or take 1 and then let that run its course, then take a second one. So I'm going to be giving you the effects on the full serving amount, 2 capsules, which is what is covered in that label section that you've just seen. So how did I find it when I took it? Well, let's go by the most recent experience. It is very consistent though, by the way. I had the same effects every time, but this one's the most recent because it was only 2 days ago. So took it for a leg day. Now, I don't generally like fat burning type pre-workouts. I just find they make me uncomfortable. They actually detract from my training and I just don't like the feeling of it. I just simply do not like the feeling of it. And that can be said for most fat burners as well. So that's why when I took this for a leg day, I was like, do you know what? I'm not expecting much in terms of like having an effective leg day because let's face it, fat burning isn't necessarily a comfortable feeling. It puts you in a state of thermogenesis, you know, increased heart rate, increased metabolism, so do pre-workouts for the most part. But you get that really intense sweaty sensation with most of these fat burners, hence why I say I don't like to train on them. But I did in this regard and I was pleasantly surprised. I can't even stress how much I like these fat burners, and I really hope it don't come off false or biased because I'm going to say these are probably my favourite ones that I've taken. I'm not saying they're the strongest ones I've taken, definitely not. They're my favourite ones I've taken. Why is that? Okay, I'll tell you why. So after about 40 minutes, you feel the energy kick in. You feel, bearing in mind these are capsules, so they take longer to fill than a powder pre-workout if you don't already know. So after about 40 minutes, you feel that caffeine hit, the energy hit, you feel a slight sense of urgency come in, the heart rate go up. I'd say after just over an hour is when you start to feel those fat burning components coming in, that sense of urgency, that sense of thermogenesis and fat burning type feeling, get a bit of a sweat on. But here's the important thing, it doesn't make you feel like death. That's the important thing. So this is going to be one that you can take through the day and do your office job or whatever, and you won't be sat in your shirt sweating buckets. You're not going to feel horrendous in it, but at the same time it's still going to get the job done in helping you to suppress appetite, which yes, it did to a nice level, not a crazy level, but to a noticeable level. It'll also help you stay energetic, where if you're on a cut, you know, you're low on calories, carbs, what have you, you're going to be feeling a bit mopey. This will help perk you up. And actually, another interesting point that I'll relate to the leg day that I did most recently, never going to shut up about this leg day, is that it came with a really nice level of focus and mood elevation. And we do sometimes find with some of these fat burning ingredients, you know, hordenine, just to name one, they can have a sort of side effect of mood boosting, which is very interesting. And this did put me in a very good state of mind, very energetic, very productive, very happy to train. I smashed the leg day. You know, leg days have been a bit sad for me recently because I've got a bit of a bad knee. My left knee's been playing me up. So actually the leg day before this one was very shit. You know, I felt sorry for myself. My leg was hurting. I could barely squat anything. It felt horrendous. I just wanted the session to end. This one, different ball game. You know, I still went to the same gym. Every other circumstance was the same except I took this. And I had a fantastic leg day. You know, for some reason my knee just decided it wasn't going to hurt anymore. I was squatting heavy, I was leg pressing loads, I was having the time of my life. And then I thought, do you know what? This is my favourite fat burner, I've decided. Like I said, the other times were just as good, but that was what really hit the nail on the head for me. And I was like, yeah, I've decided I freaking love this product. And I got straight on the DMs to Peak Performance Labs and I said, bro, your fat burners are freaking wicked. So yeah, I'm not just BSing you guys, obviously.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
So, I feel like I'm a bit all over the place for this review, but I'm just very excited with this product because I'm just so happy with how it come out, you know, the effects of it. And like I said, it's not going to blow your head off, so it is going to be suitable for beginners, intermediate people, and even hardcore people. You know, if you're after a fat burner that's not going to absolutely kill you, and you can take this like earlier on in the day and still take your pre-workout in the evening if you're training later on in the day, then that's fine. But some of these absolute hardcore alpha yo, cold sweat, nasty, horrible fat burners, you take them, there's no chance you're touching a pre-workout in the same day, I'll tell you that much. So this one is more usable, it's more friendly, it can integrate into your life better than some of these other ones, but also it's not weak, so that it's not so weak that you're not going to notice it or don't think you're getting any effect from it. You very much do notice it. the standout points for me are that energy and that nice, productive, happy sort of mood boosting focus zone that it puts you in. And like I said, you do get definitely that background fat burning, sweaty effect. But it's a nice kind of sweat. It's one that you feel rewarded on when you're training on it. It's not one where you feel, oh, I feel gross, I feel horrible, I feel unhealthy and shaky. No, none of that here. It's lovely. So this is definitely going to be a fat burner that I'm going to be recommending to people quite heavily. And like I said, there are stronger ones out there. It just depends what you're after on a personal level. For me, I'd rather take something that hits the sweet spot rather than sends me overboard and kills me off. Now, how long do the effects last on this? Let me think. So I took it about 7:30, and I would say it started weaning down about 11. So what's that? That's a 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 or 5 hours I feel the effects on this personally, and then it starts to wean down. There's no crash or nasty come down or anything, it just sort of leaves your system, and I believe that's why Peak Performance Labs have given you the option to take one capsule, get a few hours effect out of that, and then take another one to top it up through the rest of the day. So it's completely up to you how you want to skin that cat, but for me, I like to use these things as more of a pre-workout context, and it performed better than a lot of actual pre-workouts to train on. So if we're talking, you know, bang for buck in terms of you're getting a fat burner and a pre-workout, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? So yeah, heavily recommend it. I do think I've covered everything, but if I haven't, do ask away in the comment section. I'll get back to you. Like I say, we don't review all too many fat burners, at least not compared to pre-workouts. So I could have easily missed something. Like I say, just ask away and I'll answer you below. But yeah, hope that's everything. Let us know your thoughts down below. And as always, stay shredded.